Well, then I'll say hello, everyone.
Oh.
Welcome to the Stream Void Podcast, episode 181.
Bonjour.
We're so close. 19 episodes away from our 200th
Big 200.
episode.
Oh, my God.
What are we going to do for our 200th episode?
Starting
special?
OnlyFans?
Oh, okay. Yep.
I think that's it.
A classic OnlyFans where it's OnlyFans.
Yep.
We only show our fans. Not like
There's one right over there.
Not like blowing fans, but like fans. Like people who are our fans.
I don't like that terminology, really.
No?
No, it's weird to me.
It's because it's all of our friends.
Well, that and it's
You
like,
guys all are
I don't
all our
know.
fans?
Just whenever I see like people say like, if you're Chris Evans, okay, fans. Okay.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you're a streamer, it's like, oh, my fans? I don't know, man. It's just weird to me.
Maybe a little bit.
Anyways. Especially when it's like, I mean, we're not like huge streamers or anything like
No.
that. So it's just like,
It's all a close,
fans?
personal knit community of your friends.
Fans?
You guys fans?
I don't
of
have
me?
any fans.
No, just friends.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I'm Mikey T.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan of you.
Oh, I'm a fan of you.
Oh, well.
Excellent.
Let's
and of
not start
course-
sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
Over there, across from me, that's Curb Stomp. You
Hello.
can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Welcome to
And
the
you
show.
are listening to the Streamboard Podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
So they say.
So they say. Mostly it's in between stuff now, but, you know,
Eventually it'll settle down. for
eventually
you,
it'll
maybe.
settle down once we
Maybe.
start hiring people over here.
Ooh.
We are coming to you live from the Game Hub in Kamloops, BC. You can see it behind us if you're watching the stream or looking at the VOD.
Yep.
It's kind of there. You can see some stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's there.
Yep. There's stuff in here too.
Yes.
I won't call you out about this stuff you're not selling.
Yeah. Yeah, don't call me out about that.
It's nothing bad.
No. Just
It's not like a
couple
pile
things.
of drugs right here. Or
No.
something.
It could be, though. You can't see the table.
Yeah, you can't see the table.
You can't see the table. It could be just a massive pile of
Yeah, it's like
cocaine.
at the end of Scarface.
Yeah. This isn't a front. We actually sell board games
Yeah, exactly.
and card games. But there is a pile of video games underneath the table.
Yeah, one's actually worth some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some Atari 2600 games. You got a double ender one there. It's worth like $70.
Yep.
American.
America.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually quite wild.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're past the everything else part,
Yeah.
tell me about everything else. All the in between stuff that has happened. I mean, we've gone a couple weeks here without a podcast.
Oh yeah,
'cause
last week
Sunday.
we didn't have one. Yeah.
What happened last Sunday?
Well, you originally had
Oh,
family
right.
stuff.
I had a family thing.
because it was a long weekend.
Yeah.
But then I think you ended up working.
No, I was at family.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah, I stayed the night out there. I wasn't
Ah.
planning on staying the night out there, but then we stayed the night out
okay,
there. So
yeah. So yeah, we didn't do one last weekend. It was a long weekend. I did a mini DGen stream
yes,
where I just streamed for 3 days, more or less.
mini
straight.
degen.
Yeah.
Or was that just full degen?
Well, a full one is much longer. I slapped this camera
Slap
over.
the camera. Go
No,
ahead.
the full one.
Slap it.
The full one is much longer.
Yeah, a full
So,
week.
2 weeks last time.
Oh.
Yeah. So I ended up just playing the First Ascendant.
Yes, of course.
I've got a problem. It's called the First Ascendant.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
Yep, that seems to be all you're playing right now.
Yeah, it is. I haven't played anything else.
No.
No.
Just streaming First Ascendant. Go to work, get home. Eat,
Yeah.
Maybe nap. Not even nap. Just straight to First
Eat
Ascendant.
dinner, have a shower. It's First Ascendant. Yeah, I looked on True Achievements. I finally got all the achievements last night.
Yeah.
Not that they're hard to get, but the last one was like modify a gun type I don't use, so I never got it till last night or
Oh.
whatever. But I went to True Achievements, the achievement tracking website. It's like, I've played for 300 hours.
Wow.
I know, dude.
That's good.
It's only been out for a month.
You've
It's like 10 hours a day.
been
No, wait.
degening it.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
10 hours a day. Oh my God. Anyways, I like it a lot, so.
Literally 10 hours a day. You were getting in some of the DLC outfits there.
Oh, you saw my bathing suit?
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, is
pretty
that
good.
is that TOS compliant?
I mean, there was no anal cleft or anything like that.
It's true.
So it's pretty good.
But it's like
I don't
just,
actually
just
really-
hard focus.
I don't really like that one actually. I like the other ones, the other bathing suits the other girls are wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone was like, it's like the Borat.
It's
bathing
kind of like the
suit.
Borat.
I was like, it is, yeah, which I'm not a huge fan of. But like Valby's is better. I like that. And Luna is wearing jorts with hers, and I like that one a lot too. But I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I threw it up
Gooner's
on the big
gonna
screen. I threw it up on the big screen. I was like, holy Christ.
Yeah, those
that's
cheeks are
that's
out there.
revealing. It's,
Yeah. Yeah. So that's on Viessa. But I did get like a bunch of Ultimate dudes now.
Yeah.
So I have Ultimate Viessa, Ultimate Bunny, Ultimate Valby.
Oh,
I
Ultimate.
almost have Ultimate Lepic. Yeah, they're like better versions. They have more stats and stuff like that. So I should have Ultimate Lepic maybe today. All I need is the code, and I can start cooking them up.
Code.
Yeah, you need 4 different parts to make them.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Warframe.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I don't know how many you need in Warframe. I can't remember. But I just need the code, which is the last one that lets you put all the other parts together.
Nice.
And I tried to get it yesterday for 5 hours. It's like a 10% drop chance on these amorphous.
10%, and you tried for 5 hours?
But
Holy.
but you have to get the amorphic material first.
Oh, yeah.
And that's only a 20% drop.
Oh.
So I tried to get a bunch. I only opened like maybe 15 because it took that long to get 15. And then you have to get you don't just get to open them. You have to have these shards to actually start the machine up that lets you open them.
Yeah. And those are a 5% chance drop?
No, those are 100% drop, but you only get like 17 at a time. And you need like 30.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to do it 2 times and whatever. Anyways, they're changing all that to make it easier. This is it's even easier than it was when it first came out.
Yeah.
Because they're still,
still tinkering, still figuring things out.
Yeah, and they're making every update they do is making the game more player friendly.
Nice.
Not less player friendly. Like Destiny would be like, oh, no. You're getting too much enjoyment out of that loot cave there. We better get rid of that.
Yeah.
This game is like, it's fine. Maybe it's a little too much. Let's tone it back a bit, but they don't just like remove it,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Nice.
300 hours
That's
already.
a lot of hours.
Like I played Warframe on PC for 600 hours.
Yeah.
I'm already
over your lifetime.
Yeah. I'm already halfway to the Warframe total.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so. And they got an update coming out next Tuesday, I think. And then shortly we're going to have like the actual first season. This isn't even the first real season.
Still in alpha.
This is
still
it's
in beta.
released, but they call this like the preseason.
Oh.
So the first season comes out at the end of August with the actual first sort of major release, So
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. But I've been missing out on other games too, so it sucks. Because there's been these Game Pass ones that I'm like, damn, I want to play that, but then I'm like, no, sorry.
It's too much first Senate.
Yeah. One day I'll be like,
one
okay,
day
I can
you'll
play another game.
Yep.
But not this day, baby.
Nope.
Not this day,
First
baby.
Descendant only.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, good.
Tons of fun.
I haven't played a video game in forever.
No, you're too busy.
Way too busy.
Too busy.
I haven't played a board game either. Or a card game.
Well, that's standard if you own a card game shop.
Yeah, you just watch other people.
Yeah.
It's like we said, you just you get paid $0 to watch other people play board games.
Other people have
games.
fun. Exactly. One day.
One day out there, it'll happen.
Yeah, exactly. What happened at work? Nothing.
Yeah.
Warehouse. That's it. Nothing too crazy. Work related.
No,
not really. Just the usual sweatiness at the warehouse. And at the office, just me and 3 menopausal ladies.
And 3.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't even remember what happened the week prior to the last week.
At your real work?
Yeah.
Your job
this
type
week,
job?
This week I was off.
Mm-hmm.
I took vacation so I could come and work at the Game Hub 24/7.
Didn't leave? Slept here?
Oh, pretty close.
Oh, crazy.
There were days I was walking out of here at like midnight, 1 a.m.
Oh my God.
Just trying to get everything done that I wanted to get done, and I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done. I didn't get an inventory count in.
You never get it done.
Nope.
Never ending.
I got some cards sorted.
Ooh.
I got some shelves put up. I got the back room cleaned up so we can get some more arcade room games in there. I got the storage room cleaned up so we get more storage things in there.
Nice.
Yes.
That's cool. And any new products of note?
Yeah. Lorcana, Shimmering Skies came in.
Ooh.
We managed to get one trove, which is it's like a fat pack for Magic. You get a box, you get dice, you get a life counter, and you get 6 packs, I think.
Okay. You got one of those?
One. That's how many we were able to get in. One.
Wow.
They were $65. It walked out of here before we even opened that day.
Did you mark it up?
Well, it was $65.
But I mean, you weren't like, sorry, we only have one. It's got to be 100.
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't like to do that.
I mean, it's different when you have like 30 of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get more in. I think we got 2 boxes of booster packs in, so that's 2 cases rather, so that's 8 boxes total.
And you have some left?
We have 3 left, which is kind of surprising, actually. I would have figured we would have sold most of them already, but we didn't. I mean, we don't really have the Lorcana community over here yet. We've tried to get events going. Not really. We're trying to just get like a Lorcana day going. Yeah. Because we still aren't sanctioned with Ravensburg, so we can't get any events going. Mm-hmm. But once you get sanctioned, then we'll be able to get some people in and play some events.
Oh yeah.
Constructed and draft.
Ooh, baby.
Drafted.
So are you buying stuff to be like, well, this will be one we'll have for years, like so people can come in 5 years from now and be like, oh, they have packs of this. The packs are $30 each now, but
no, we because that first chapter stuff, that's where the money is.
Yeah,
and that stuff just goes instantly.
About Magic the Gathering.
Everything Magic we have right now is we don't have any we're not saving any. I mean, I guess we could. Now
I don't mean save, but like you think, oh, I'm going to sell 6 cases of this. Let's get 7.
Oh yeah, no, we get as much in as we can, and then we sell it all.
Oh, okay.
Like we pull stuff in as a joke, just to be like, yeah, no one's gonna buy this. It's way too expensive, and then it just disappears in like a day. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
because we brought in Modern Horizons 3 collector boosters. Mm-hmm. They go for $55 a pack.
And how many cards?
Or 15.
Okay.
And then it's like $700 a box.
Yeah.
Or $800 a box, somewhere around that. Yeah, some guy came in, bought the box, we sold the rest of the packs. Like what?
Disposable income, baby.
Yeah, right? I'm like, I didn't think those would sell. We still seem to have the Modern Horizons 3 bundles. We got 2 left looking at the shelf out there. Mm-hmm. I was sure those are going to go really quick.
How many did you get?
We got 4.
Oh, just
we sold left. 2. And we sold the Bloomborough collector bundles. We sold all those instantly. And I was like, oh, you got more? I'm like, no, we could only get in a case.
Yeah.
A case of 8.
I just remember going into, back in the day, I'd go into like Magic the Gathering shop and it would be like, oh, they have packs of like Arabian Nights still.
Yeah.
Which I wish I would have bought for like whatever they
yeah,
were.
no
$20 back then or whatever. But it's like, oh, $20?
Sure.
Forget that.
Yeah, now?
Yeah. Like $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just was wondering if you're going to have something like that going on here.
I think maybe we should just like get some boxes and put them in a bag for a bit and then...
Not even necessarily save them. But like I said, just if you could get extra, well, I guess you can't, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's very tough to get extra.
Yeah.
And we don't have the space for it.
Yeah.
Though we are buying like a sneaker shoe shelf that has like LEDs around the outside to put our boxes in.
Oh, yeah?
Just to like jazz it up cyberpunk style.
Ooh.
So when you like, it has like addressable LEDs all around the outside. There's like, I think it's 12 boxes. And then when it has a door on it and you open the door and that it lights up.
Interesting. It's weird.
It's by, I can't remember who it's by, but it's like super cool. Oh, who makes those panels that light up the wall?
Oh, the panel company.
Yeah, the panel company. Nanoleaf. Oh. It's by Nanoleaf and it's meant for sneakers. So you like display your sneakers. Here? Yeah.
I've never seen it.
No, we're bringing it in.
Oh, you're bringing it in.
We're going to bring it in to put our packs and boxes into.
I see.
To give it that extra zhuzh.
I see. I see. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it should be good. We got oh my God. We put in a restock order. Mm-hmm. It was like for next week, it's like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Of restock. 11 grand, something like that. I'm like, oh my God.
Yep. Gotta have stock to sell stock.
Oh, I know. We bring in a lot. We got our dice wall got hit. Absolutely hit. Yep. So we got more dice coming in. We need more RPG books coming in.
Yep. Well, we'll talk about an RPG book later.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
We 100% will.
Yep.
But we had kids summer camp.
Oh, that's
kids
right.
D&D summer camp.
How'd
going
that
on.
Go?
It went really well.
Nice.
We had a 10 to 13 group, and then we had a 14 to 16 group. And they went right after each other. So the 10 to 13s, they started at noon, and then the 14 to 16 group started at 3.
Hell yeah.
And I think everybody had a lot of fun. There was lots of giggling and laughing, and
Nice.
it was good. We had snacks and drinks. Everybody got their own dice set.
Nice.
And one day we had everyone come into the office. They would do their character up on Hero Forge, and then we had them all printed out, and then they painted them on the last day.
Oh, crazy.
So that they could play with their character on the last day.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a debacle because I accidentally ripped a hole in the bottom of my resin vat.
Oh,
Trying to, like,
resin was everywhere?
Yeah, there was resin everywhere. Like, it didn't actually, because it was so tight to the bottom of the printer, the resin didn't leak anywhere, but then I had to like take the entire printer up and like dump the resin into a cup so that I could filter it back into the bottle.
Oh my god.
That shit is toxic as frig.
Yep.
And you don't want it to go anywhere. Like, it's sitting over there in my 3D printer enclosure to keep the heat in, but it's not to keep the heat in, it's to keep the smell in.
Yeah.
And then I've got it actually vented to a vent
I saw
outside
that over there.
Yeah, because it smells so bad.
Yeah.
And if I had it sitting on the desk behind you over there for a little bit, and then I was just like, oh god,
Yeah.
I feel funny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I managed to get some minis printed for Brain, and I had a guy actually come in and be like, hey, can I get this printed? I'm like, how do you even know we have printers?
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, sure.
Yeah.
We got printers. I can do that for you. So I got it printed and this was like right when I had new parts coming in to fix the vat and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, it might be till tomorrow because that's when I get my new stuff in. And I'm like, hey, yeah, got it printed. It worked fine. And he was like, oh man, it's good.
Nice.
I was like, $2. There you go.
$2.
Yeah, that's what they're charging on Etsy to print your stuff. It's like $1.50.
Yeah, but you're not Etsy.
No.
He gets it right then.
Yes.
$4.
Yeah. It was a test print, so I was okay with that. Yeah, we're gonna have to look it up, see what the going price is for like a 3D print. Because really, it's just time.
Yeah,
that's all it is,
basically.
And I mean, I can print 6 minis on that thing at once. So.
Yeah,
and it's about 2.5 hours per mini, or not per mini, but per batch.
Yeah.
Because that's the great thing about those resin printers is that they print the whole layer at once.
Oh,
so it doesn't matter how many things you have on the plate. It matters how tall it is.
Oh,
the taller the things are, the longer it's going to take.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, it was. It's good.
Nice.
So yeah, all the kids got their minis. Like we had to get their minis printed offsite, and there was like issues with like the resin vats and all that things happening with my buddy. And so the next day, all the kids came in expecting minis, and they were like, every half hour, like, are the minis ready? Are the minis ready? Are the minis ready? I'm like, oh my god, they're not ready. They're being printed off site. I don't know when they're going to be ready.
They're not here.
They're not here.
Shut up, little punk.
So that night they actually finished, and I had the guy bring them down at like 11 o'clock, and I got them all based up.
Oh yeah.
And that was the day I was here till like 1 a.m.
Oh god, brutal.
Yeah, super brutal.
Oh, well,
but it was all right. I got the whole back room cleaned up. I made some space. We're going to get 4 or 5 more arcade machines in here.
Oh, baby.
And hopefully a pinball machine. But, you know, that's tough getting a pinball machine in the places.
Out of places. You have to take it apart and put it back together.
Yeah. We're going to get a Gauntlet Legends.
Wait, don't you have an overhead door?
Yeah, we do. It's just getting it out of the place that it's in.
Oh, I see.
Because my buddy got it all like, his basement is just full of arcade machines.
Yes.
And so getting a pinball machine out of the house is a lot more difficult than getting it into the shop.
Nice.
But yeah, I think he's going to bring us a Gauntlet Legends, which has like the 4-player hack and slash.
Nice.
Which would be great to have in the back there. Yeah, we got, it's kind of funny. Like guys come in with their kids. They give the kids a pile of quarters. They go play the games, and the adults can look at the magic cards.
Yeah.
And do all the magic stuff.
Nice.
It's great.
Good idea.
Like that's dope. That's like old school.
Yeah.
That's totally like the old school thing. Like you'd go into a grocery store and there'd be arcade machines. Your parents would give you a handful of quarters and be like, go occupy yourself.
Yep. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
No, it doesn't. But it does because it's happening here.
Yeah. This is the only place.
Yeah.
I remember going to Kmart and playing like Outrun and maybe Outrun? Can't remember. Chase HQ was in the lobby, I think. Played that all the time. Loved it. 1942, I think, was there as well.
Yeah, 1942.
So good.
Yeah. We're getting like I think he's gonna bring a table centipede.
Oh God, old school.
Yeah, but the coin mech doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like on free play.
Free play. Need chair back there then if it's tabletop.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go like right in front here.
Oh,
There's a plug in,
crazy.
and then it's just like out in the open.
Nice.
And then kids can just come and play it while
They're not gonna play
parents.
Centipede.
No, they're not. I mean, they might. Little kids play anything, man. Little kids don't have a sense of graphical fidelity.
I guess so. What about gameplay?
Well, yeah, it's pretty basic gameplay. Just shoot the centipede as it goes down and hits
Yeah.
the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yep. That could be fun anyways.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yep.
Yeah, last week we didn't have the podcast because
Nope.
I was at a family thing.
That's all right.
It was my uncle's quote-unquote 70th, but it was his 71st because there was a fire at Adams Lake. So we're at my uncle and aunt's place at Adams Lake.
Yeah.
We were going to do his 70th birthday last year,
Mhm.
but because the fire swept through there, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So we did it this year, but we timed it up. They timed it up with like a bunch of other wedding anniversaries. So it was like 30th anniversary
Oh,
for some
yeah.
people, 40th anniversaries for some people, 25th anniversaries for some people, and a bunch of other birthdays.
Yeah.
So it was a 3-day event, maybe even 4, depending on who was out there.
Yeah.
They could have gone 4. We the way the place is situated, so you come in on the road and it's way high up above the house. And then you go down the driveway, and then there's a house, and then you go down the driveway even more, and then you're at the lawn and the beach
Mm-hmm.
and all that kind of stuff. When we started going down the driveway, you can see from the house, from like the driveway all the way down, so you can see the entire property.
Yeah.
And the grass, it's like, I think it's like 4 hectares
Mm-hmm.
of property, maybe 2.5, somewhere around there, 2.5 to 4. But the entire lawn was just full of RVs, buses, campers.
Oh God.
I was like, oh my God.
So many people.
There's so many people here. It's ridiculous.
And then you'd see someone and they'd be like, I remember when you were knee high to a grasshopper.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. My
You don't remember me, do you?
one of my second cousins was out there, Greg,
Yeah.
and I didn't recognize him at all because it had been since he was that small.
Yeah.
He knew who I was instantly, and I'm like, oh my God. It was crazy
Yeah.
catching up with some of these people.
Yep.
Like I had seen his brother because his brother was out there a couple years ago, so I knew what he looked like. But Greg, yeah, I hadn't seen him in forever.
Yep.
And there was like, I don't know any of these people.
Yeah.
It's all like friends of a bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
different people, and I'm like, I have no idea who you guys are.
Yeah, exactly.
We had 4 of those like giant event tents set up, full catering.
Oh my God.
Tony's DJ service was out there again.
Oh my God.
They rented bathrooms
Oh, crazy.
because there was only the one outhouse down by the beach,
Oh my
down by the
God.
cook shack.
Yeah.
And so they brought in these bathrooms that were like fully air conditioned, running water.
What?
As soon as you hit the lock button, it would like indicate on the outside that this bathroom was in use.
Oh my God.
It was like luxury bathroom experience.
No kidding. That's crazy.
We were like, oh, wow.
Dig a secondary hole. That's all you get.
Well, I mean, it was the only place. It was so hot out there, and it was the only place for us normies in our tents to get
Oh yeah.
air conditioning.
Oh my God. So, what was I gonna say? So you were in a tent?
Yeah, we put the tent on the back of the Jeep when out there.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
And apparently there were some. So the neighbors also have an equally sized property, and so they timed it so that they would have like a large event there as well.
Competing noise battles.
Competing noise battles, yeah.
Yeah.
But we had a DJ. They had a boombox.
Oh wow.
We had a
Rookie
DJ with
mistake.
a full light setup and stuff like that.
Yeah. Laser show.
Oh yeah,
Fireworks.
yeah. Well, so the other side of the complex, there is a resort kind of deal with
Yeah.
like a bunch of houses that people own, but the 2 sides of the fence don't get along. So like that resort side and my uncle don't get along
Of course
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because the whole property down by the beach was a golf course.
Mhm.
But I guess at one point it was supposed to be like co-owned and everything like that, and they were like, yeah, that's fine, blah blah blah. But then like one of the people over there, like the place got mad that my cousin had like used one of their like the ramp to get up there, some kind of to go between like the properties and the road,
Okay.
and so they got mad at him for that.
Mhm.
And my uncle was like, okay, well, fine. Fence.
Oh yeah.
Just fence it right off. Like, no one gets to use this side now.
Yeah.
If you won't let him go up and use it, because it's supposed to be co-shared.
Yeah.
Fine. You guys aren't using the property anymore.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of hostility from that side.
Yeah.
So we had some kids from over there hop the fence, steal some wine off the tables, try to go to the other party, and then
and they were murdered.
Then they were lighting off fireworks, and like we were like out there on the side of the grass. It looks supposed to be a meteor shower. So we were like watching the meteor shower, and all of a sudden like bear bangers were going off, and like fireworks were going off from like just to our left. We're like, what is going on? This is weird. And then, we wake up the next morning, we figure out that these kids had come in, stolen a bunch of wine, like tried to hop the fence over, and they got caught. And then it was just, everyone was just spoiling for a rumble. It was going to be like an old-fashioned school fight.
What? Could you imagine?
Oh, man. Well, it's a bunch of country boys, right? Like my cousin's kids, they're just like a bunch of rowdy country boys.
Yeah.
So like, oh, yeah.
Step over here and say that. Why don't you?
Exactly. Yeah, they were totally spoiling for a rumble. It was great.
And you're like, I'll go back to the Jeep.
Well, I was like asleep.
Oh yeah.
Like I think I went to the Jeep at like 11.
Oh yeah.
Party's still raging.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I actually managed to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh, there's no music. But I can hear one of my cousin's kids just laughing his ass off.
Oh yeah.
Because he's the loudest frig.
Oh yeah.
So I go outside, go pee, and I'm like, well, the DJ's completely packed up.
Totally.
That's crazy.
Pieced out.
Yeah. Just absolutely pieced out.
But it was good other than that?
Yeah, it was good. The
nice.
Catering was good. The chicken was dry as frig as usual.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get when you get catered chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But they had this like really good broccoli and Gouda salad.
It
was
nice.
super good. I was like, oh yeah.
Sounds good.
And the next day we went out on the boat.
Oh.
My cousin's last name is Larson.
Okay.
And there's a boat company called Larson.
Okay.
So he's like, I gotta get a Larson.
Oh, okay.
And so now everyone goes up, did you get your boat embroidered with your name on it? It's like, no, that's the actual brand of the boat.
Nice.
So went out for a rip in the boat.
No water skiing?
Nah. Too old for that.
No, come on.
Oh yeah, way too old.
Nah. I've never water skied.
It's just like regular skiing, except for your own water.
I don't think it's like regular skiing.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know why I've never done it. I don't think I've ever been in a boat when someone's water skiing.
Oh.
So I've been in a boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been in a boat while people are water skiing.
No, I don't think I have. I don't even think I've been on a tube.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like tubing. It's just not fun.
Just holding on for dear life.
Just holding on for dear life while you get whipped around.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a carnival ride, but it just goes and then you fly off.
Yeah.
And then you go, woo!
Hit the water at 50 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Break your ribs.
Not into it.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah, the amount of personal watercraft in the water during that boat weekend was crazy.
I bet.
The whole beach was just like canoes and stand-up paddleboards and inflatables. I'm like, holy man, there used to be a beach here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like crazy.
Boat Central.
Boat Central.
Nice.
It was wild.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's a new Magic set coming out pretty soon called Duskmorn.
Okay.
And it's all based off 80s and 90s slasher and horror films.
Oh, but is it like just a generic slasher?
It's generic.
Yeah.
But they look really cool.
Okay.
Like some of the art looks awesome. And we're gonna have a pre-release for that.
Ooh, fun.
And you should come.
I should come
to the novice pre-release on Sunday.
On Sunday, eh?
Yeah.
Sunday today?
No, it'll be next month.
Oh, next month.
Yeah.
Why isn't it in October? SMH.
Well, they are gonna have a Halloween event in October.
Yeah.
So there'll be a constructed event. So you get 4 packs of Duskmorn, and then you'll get a goodie bag. Ooh. And inside that goodie bag will be any pack from any recent standard set.
I don't care.
And some
about
other
that.
little goodies.
I don't care about that.
So it's going to be pretty cool.
I guess
you get
it's after the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Yeah, it fires at 2. So we would have to podcast a little bit earlier.
Okay. I'll consider it.
And yeah, it's the novice. It'll be like anything on Sunday is a novice friendly one for like the pre-releases.
Is it actually?
Yeah. So you'll have a bunch of experienced players, but those experienced players will be like helpful.
Okay.
And they'll like
Did
try
you
and
play
teach
against them?
Yeah, you play against them, but they'll like try and point out,
They
oh,
whip
you
your
should have done
ass.
this, you should have done that.
Yeah, you fucked up. Now I'm gonna beat you.
Because there's no prize support. Everybody gets a pack when it doesn't
But
matter
what
if
else?
they win or not.
But you get your starter deck?
Yeah, you get everything you opened, like to make your deck, and then you get like a pack at the end. But if you did something cool, you can, or if your opponent did something cool, you can nominate them for an extra pack.
Oh, I see. And
So
how
it's
much
all
does it
about
cost?
$40.
$40?
Yep.
Oh my god. Sounds like an investment.
It is a little bit of an investment, but it's a good time.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, the last time we ran it, we had a bunch of people who'd never played Magic before.
That sounds like my kind of competition.
Yeah.
I've played it, but I may as well not have
I think we
played
had
it.
I think Garion said we had 2 or 3 people that had never played Magic before that came down.
Yeah.
Just to play the cute bunny set, because that's what it was. The Bloomborough is the cute bunny set.
I guess if it's 80s themed horror one, I kind of have to.
It's kind of the thing you need to do.
Required.
Yeah. That if there's a Magic set that's up your alley, it's this one and or Assassin's Creed.
No, not Assassin's Creed. Well, maybe Assassin's Creed.
Hey, you can open up a pack of Assassin's Creed today if you want.
Ooh, I might do that. Are any cards worth any money?
Yes.
Okay, then maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, if you get Showcase Ezio,
yeah,
that's huge money.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $50.
I want I can't remember her name. Anyways.
Yes. Freya?
No, the one from Assassin's Creed on the PSP, Avalon or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think she has a showcase.
Yeah.
Full art showcase. But there is one, the one from the Viking one.
Ivor.
Oh man, her art is amazing on that card.
Oh, it's a female Ivor?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's super good.
Ivor in the game is male or female.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's female Ivor.
Because canonically Ivor's trans.
Oh.
That's how they get around it in the game. Gender
That's a good
fluid.
way to do it.
She can just be, or he or she can be whatever she wants to be.
Yeah, for sure.
People didn't like that.
No.
It was like
Wiener boys.
There's no trans people in the past.
Yeah, there
it's
is.
Like, really? There wasn't?
100%.
Well, weren't all female actors men?
Yes, 100%.
Anyways.
You couldn't, female actors weren't a thing back then. They were all men dressed in dresses.
That's why they had to make a new word up. Actress.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's, cool. I think that's been it.
Yeah.
We've casted a couple FNMs, which have gone very well. I have no idea what any of the cards are. FNM is Friday Night Magic.
Yeah.
And in the format that they're playing right now is called Modern. So it's a lot more cards in the pool that you can pull from.
Mm-hmm. And
trying to learn all these cards. Just because I can't read any of them on the stream. You could almost make out what they are. Because I'm in here, sitting right here in the booth.
Doing what?
Casting. So I switch between if it's the wide table, if it's the one guy's side, if it's the other guy's side. Yeah. And then I finally put up the camera overhead so that you can get an overhead shot of the thing when we're taking a break and be like, oh, this is the concourse. Oh. This show is brought to you by the Game Hub.
I see. I was streaming, so I didn't get to watch.
Yes.
I don't know how you're doing it. Who's your color commentary?
I don't have anybody. But
SMH.
I have the Keeper T-Luck is going to be joining me next week.
Ooh, fun.
And he's a Modern boy, so he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, very good.
So I get, whenever he's in the chat, I'm like, hey, dude, I need you to send me a deck list for what this guy's playing so I can actually see what the cards are.
Yeah. Crazy. That's cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And, I need some more cameras and some more lights.
And a $2,000 microphone.
And a $2,000 microphone. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's it for me.
I watched a couple of terrible
movies.
Did
you? Yes. You were doing the movie stream last night with
One in the Mosh. Yeah, I watched Spookies and Dolls, which I'd never seen either of those movies. Spookies was bad in a bad way.
It's just bad?
Yeah, it was just it was almost like they didn't know what the script was going to be or how to film the movie.
Oh.
Because it was just why did they show this kid dying?
Yeah.
And then there was a 10-minute groping scene kind of. It was like a vampire brought his love back to life, but she didn't want to live, and then she escaped, and she's in her wedding dress, and all these zombies come on the ground, and they're like ripping at her wedding dress, and they pull it off, and then she's like rolling around on the ground, and they're trying to grab her and everything. But it went on for like 5 minutes, and it was like very like
awkward.
Yeah.
It
was just weird, and the acting was bad, and I mean it was an 80s movie, so the fashions were bad.
Yeah.
It was like what, like Mosh was like, oh, I thought they were going to a costume party, and I was like, no, he was supposed to look cool.
80s cool.
Yeah, it was just bad.
That's unfortunate.
Dolls was much better.
Yeah.
It was just, well, first of all, it had stop motion animation of these dolls that was actually really good.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, I cannot believe I've never seen this movie before. But it was just like, it wasn't like the dolls were, I guess they were evil, but they were like killing people that lost their child at heart or whatever. I don't know. It was weird, but it was good as well.
Yeah.
So. But I couldn't believe I'd never seen it before. It gave me Puppet Master vibes a bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. But they were like regular dolls. They just had like sour looks on their faces. But there was like disturbing scenes where like the woman would like, there would be like this, those jewelry boxes that open, a little ballerina comes up and plays a tune. So it'd keep opening and she'd close it. And then eventually there's all these dolls on the mantle around it. And later in the movie, after they sort of know something's going on, there's a scene where she like walks over to the mantle and whatever. And then she goes over, stands to the side and like lights a candle, it's dark. And then she looks back at the mantle and all the dolls are turned and looking at it. And I was like, whoa, that's very weird. So I would recommend Dolls. I wouldn't recommend Spookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spookies was just...
Yeah.
Just bad.
Just bad.
Yeah. Dolls was much better, though.
Nice.
Yeah. And that was pretty much it. I didn't watch anything else besides American Dad.
Classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic move for you.
I guess I watched House of the Dragon, but
yeah,
the last episode of the second season was just setting up the third season, so it was kind of like, Like there was nothing very exciting happening. It was just like, imagine what's going to happen in the next season.
Ooh, look at all this cool stuff we're potentially going to do.
I mean, I know what they're going to do. It's based off of the book, so I already know where it's going. But, yeah. It was kind of like, whatever. What was the point?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay.
All right.
I can't think of anything else for the week.
You didn't do anything else, so.
No, I literally didn't do anything else, except I went to patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Nice.
That's actually a lie. But if you want to support this podcast, you can get in here, you can throw money at the screen. As little as $1 a month, you get access to our pre-show content, our post-show content, plus you get access to this podcast early on Sunday, unless I don't get to it, and then in which case it's Monday, and instead of Wednesday when it would normally come out. We also have some Patreon exclusive bonus videos on there.
Yep. Taste test.
Yep. Little taste tests. It's all taste tests.
Yeah,
taste tests and or walking to pick up stuff to do the taste test.
Yeah. Should have filmed the aftermath of the one chip challenge.
Yes.
Me almost passing out on the toilet. You having a panic attack in the kitchen.
Hyperventilating on the kitchen floor. Just like, That's the real content that we missed.
We missed out.
See, that's because we don't have like a streamer house with somebody constantly filming all the time.
I know.
We need like a full-time cameraman.
Yeah, those big streamers have that. It's kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, just down here on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Got to rise to the penthouse.
Got to rise to the top. So I actually did go to a Patreon.
Did you?
Yeah. So my favorite YouTubers, MXR Plays.
MXR Plays?
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
They're just a React channel.
Okay.
But they're my favorite.
Okay.
I watch them every day.
Okay.
They're my transition between work and home.
MXR Plays.
Watch, yeah.
Okay.
I watch them. But apparently with YouTube now, they have like AI bots going through, scrubbing footage, and then handing out strikes.
Okay.
So they got their third strike.
Oh, yeah.
And so their YouTube channel was deleted. They got their third strike on a video that had been up for over a year.
I thought, anyways, it's like very weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting striked on stuff they shouldn't be getting striked on.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah, their channel was deleted.
Nice.
So I was like, I don't know what to do now.
Yep.
I can't transition between home and work now.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So I had to go and sign up for their Patreon so I could get their videos
Okay.
again.
So how long till they start striking them on Patreon?
They can't.
Why can't
It's
they?
not a thing.
Well,
YouTube, because YouTube doesn't have.
No, but I
access
mean,
that.
when are the companies going to make Patreon do it? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, because they're getting striked on like stuff that is like.
but why a strike? Why not like just they delete it or give the monetization to another channel?
Yeah, well, it's stuff like the AI's going through and looking at stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're sexualizing a minor here. And it's like,
Oh.
what? That doesn't even make any
I
sense.
see. That's like when we got our community strike.
Exactly.
But
It's
I
just
contested
stupid
it
stuff,
and it was
yeah.
resolved in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, with them, their YouTube guy does not pick, but their rep does not pick up the phone anymore. Doesn't like they don't even know if they have a rep. They haven't been
I
able to
didn't
talk
have
to
a
them in
rep.
like a year. With the big channels, you always get a rep.
Yeah.
But their rep is like just non-existent now, and they can't get a hold of anybody.
I guess I've only had the one strike, but it took literally like 10 minutes to be resolved for
Yeah.
me. So, anyways, someone obviously looked at it because it was reversed.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But yeah, they've had this problem where they just keep getting strikes, and then they would not, once they would get two, they would not upload until the first strike fell off, and then it would start uploading again.
yeah.
But now they're like striking stuff from like years ago,
Yeah.
and it's like, what? What is happening?
They should start uploading to, I don't know, there's some other video website I found where it's like on the blockchain or something.
Oh,
It's weird. Anyways,
see, I was just like, all right, $5, let's go.
all right.
Give me my piece at home.
But like what I'm saying with Patreon is like, couldn't I start up a Patreon like free movies and you sign up for my Patreon and it's like, here you go, watch Wolverine and Deadpool.
Maybe, I don't know.
Like how long till like, Marvel comes after Patreon?
Yeah, right.
Anyways,
I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting to know.
I'm surprised they haven't already.
Well, let's talk about some news. Other than that,